Hello YouTube, welcome to another one of my Duel Links videos. So today I have for you a Frost and Flame Dragon deck that was shared to me by one of my very good friends, Nasser. I don't have his last name because I can't attempt to pronounce it, but he actually wanted to show this this deck on stream. Unfortunately, we couldn't get matched up. His connection was messing up, so instead I decided to make a video on it for him. He's always supported my channel, and you know, I'm always appreciative. So this is 100% his deck list, except for the fact that I'm running 2 Gale Lizards and 3 Yomi Ship. He has the opposite ratio, 3 Gale Lizards and 2 Yomi Ship. I just don't have a 3rd Gale Lizard because I'm 33% free to play. But anyway, the rest of the deck plays a little bit like a Phoenix deck. You have your 3 Fire King Avatar Yakshka, you have 3 Sacred Phoenix, let me put that prismatic on screen, 2 Fire King Islands, 2 enemy controllers, and 1 Tribute to the Doom. Tribute to the Doom is going to help you get your waters in the grave so that you can special summon the boy Frost and Flame. 2 waters, 1 fire, and you can discard 1 card to target 1 monster on the field and destroy the target. So really good. We're running Last Gamble, which it gives us as a prize factor. A lot of people don't expect to see Joey Phoenix, so they'll attack into your set, you know, Yashka, set their back row, and then you can go on from there. Pretty straightforward deck. Let's go ahead and get into these replays. Oh, I think I forgot to mention this too, Sphere Karibo, just extra protection. You know, since you have Phoenix and you're destroying your back row more often than not, running Karibos instead of Windstorms and stuff like that really helps out. Alright, so here we're going up against Bastion. Going second. I really like going second with this deck because I can do things like set my Yashka and, you know, destroy their back row the next turn. Here, special summon the Phoenix. We're gonna see a Floodgate expected. Destroy the other card, which was a Cosmic Cyclone. It makes sense. They're running Firm as the Earth, I'm assuming, since all we've seen are Earth monsters. They destroy my Phoenix and my what was my other monster? I think Yomi Ship. Yeah, they're attacking to the Yomi Ship. Gale Lizard is gonna send the Knight back. I decided to go for the Last Gamble here. I could have won just by destroying the Wall Heart and then summoning my Fire King, but I wanted to BM a little bit since this is King of Games after all. Summon a second Frost and Flame. That way I have lethal over a Karibo. Now this next replay was a pretty epic duel against one of my viewers. I actually want to give him a shout out, Freezy Weezy. We got matched up back to back, and the first duel was really good. I thought I made some great plays. He cheesed me with a Super Rush followed by a Sphere Karibo, so he took the first win, and then we got matched up again. Very odd, and this is that duel. So shout outs to you, my boy. We're still tied, so we need to get in that third duel as the match settler. Running middle age mechs. I special summon my Phoenix instead of trying to destroy it turn 1 like most Phoenix players do it. I decided to just go with presence on the board. We see the Floodgate on my Yashka, that's fine. I go ahead and destroy that since I don't need it, so I can thin deck and once again put pressure on Crowler. I force him to activate a second Floodgate and use his Karibo. I'm feeling pretty good. We see the big boy Ancient Gear Golem. Tries to destroy my Phoenix. I activate my Sphere Karibo. There's a lot of ways, a lot of things I could do. I decide to Econ take and then destroy the Ancient Gear Golem to search out Fire King and attack into a Windstorm. So it was better that I did this instead of, you know, sitting on the Golem. That way I got rid of the Golem in case anything happens. Here, instead of destroying my Phoenix, which is what you see most of the time, I destroy the Fire King Island so that when my Phoenix come back, he doesn't get destroyed. And remember, this is game 2, so he knows what I'm playing, and we're gonna see double super rush on a Sergeant Electro. So obviously he calls fire and water because he knows what I'm running. I have enemy controller. I can win at any point, but I decide to, you know, try to finish the game with style. We roll a 1, pick up the Frost and Flame Dragon, and show him the econ by destroying the Sergeant Electro. Good game, my boy. And like I said, we need to get that third game in at some point. Got another Crowler. A lot of ancient gears in King of Games, I noticed. At least today. I had 2 Duels against Freezy, I'm sorry. And I want to say I faced at least 3 other ancient gears while testing this deck. I just didn't save all those replays because I wanted to give you guys some variety. But this is another ancient gears, I believe. Yep. Going first, I decided to set. No reason to overextend. Now I can start damaging him. I wanted to draw into my Phoenix, but unfortunately I don't. Use my Sphere Kribo on the Knight, so I can keep my my Avatar on board, and now I have my Phoenix, so I'm just waiting for him to destroy it. See the enemy controller. Unfortunately, he picks up Ancient Gear Beast, so my effect is going to be negated, which is very unfortunate. I don't get my Phoenix, but I can special summon it using the Fire King Island. I could have destroyed and, you know, search, but I go for the special summon. We see the Floodgate, and then I go for the econ take, try to get the win right here. Unfortunately, we see the mirror wall, so he's gonna survive with some life points. And I'm actually put in a pretty bad spot, but then he misplaced by forgetting the defense on my Frost and Flame Dragon. So I have a Sphere Kribo, I have plenty of life points to survive. I let him attack me because this is only 3600 attack, so I'm gonna survive with 200 life points, which means I can still use my last gamble. I roll a 4, not ideal, but I pick up my Frost and Flame. And there we see the Floodgate once again. I go to attack my, to attack the Sergeant Electro. I was feeling okay because I had the Sphere Kuribo to protect myself, and this is the misplay. He summons Kuribo because he's thinking he can go for game right here. I had a Kuribo regardless, but his beast can't even get over my Frost and Flame Dragon, so he scoops after that. Come on, my boy, check the duel log. We got a Yami Yugi. This was one of those easy matchups against burn decks. Burn decks are pretty easy to deal with when you have Phoenix. But you guys know I love showing you when they fail miserably, especially because I don't understand what people are doing running burn in King of Games. Like, come on, man, try to have some fun. We see the Temple of the Kings. I hit him for 1000 with my Yomi ship, sets another card, and here no reason to, give him his Destiny draw or anything. I have 2 Sphere Krios, I have plenty of protection. All I need to do is wait for my Phoenix. Finally I get it. Go ahead and use it, destroy my Phoenix, pick up a Fire King. And again, I don't need to summon anything. I'm in no risk of being OTK'd. I let him attack me. I actually had my toggle off so that he didn't know I had Sphere Kuribos. My Phoenix is going to destroy the back row. He still activates enemy controller. Not that it matters because my Phoenix is going to get destroyed. And then I go for the last gamble. I wanted him to think that, he's going to be able to win. Unfortunately, I don't pick up anything. I was fishing for my Fire King Island so I could special summon the Phoenix. But I have 2 Kuribos. I have nothing to worry about. There we see he tries to go for Amazon Swordswoman. I used the Kuribo and then they scoop. So they didn't even let me go into my Frost and Flame Dragons, which had me a little salty. I just don't get it. You're running what you're running, man. At least take the L with dignity. And this last duel, we got a Joy Wheeler. This was an odd duel. I had to switch up my strategy a little bit. Couple of gamblers going at it. I have a nice first hand with my Yashka and my Phoenix. Let's put that on screen. Let's put that. Let that prismatic shine a little bit. We see the red eyes inside, sending a wyvern to the graveyard. Sets 2 cards. I go for the 18. I assume this was last gamble red eyes fusion. We see the extra deck. I try to go for game here. Wall of disruption. I'm not super afraid though because I have Sphere Creevo, so I can protect my life points once. And he rolls a 6. The boy rolls a 6, my boy. The boy rolls a 6. He goes for the red eyes. I'm sorry, Meteor Black Dragon, which I was surprised at that. But I guess he didn't want to go for red eyes slash dragon for whatever reason. He was trying to go for game, but he could tell that I had a Sphere Creevo because I didn't turn my toggle off. So he doesn't attack with his Meteor Black Dragon. I use my Gale Lizard. Try to go for game here. I still have 2 ways to protect myself. We're gonna leave the red eyes animation. Anyway, I set an enemy controller and I still have the Sphere Creevo in hand, so it felt pretty safe going in with my Gale Lizard. I can always econ take for the defense. We see him go for the Dark Hex Seal, and I econ take right away so that he can't go into a Slash Dragon, because the Slash Dragon is a dark. Oh wait, he couldn't go into that. He could have gone into. I don't know why I did that. Now that I think about it, he couldn't go into a Slash Dragon. He needed a warrior. But anyway, once he's down to 2 cards, I decide to just OTK him. To deck him out. So I summon my Frost and Flame into defense mode. I have a Yomi ship, I have a Creevo. He can't really finish me off right here. And he makes the mistake of going all out with King of the Swamp. So I kind of troll him a little bit. I summon my Phoenix in defense mode, destroy all the back row, flip over my Yomi ship, and attack the King of the Swamp for a game. Nice and easy. Couple of gamblers. I rolled a 2 and I won, so I felt pretty good about that one. But yeah, thanks again to my boy Nasser for sharing this deck. I had a lot of fun with it. Very rarely I get to use my Prismatic Sacred Phoenix, so it was nice building this. And I had wanted to make some sort of Frost and Flame Dragon for a long time, and you know, this was fun to use. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, like, comment, and subscribe if you want. Join my Discord if you haven't. The link's going to be down in the description, along with my PayPal link if you guys want to support my channel, support my content. I really appreciate that. And also my Twitch. Don't forget to follow me on Twitch so you can catch the stream on Friday. And I will see you next time.